Dr. Laura Dabney talking this month about how not to raise a sociopath or narcissist, what we call a personality disorder. And this week I want to talk to you about how to do that by focusing on your relationship with your teen and less on the teen. So what do I mean by that? Well, if you develop a good relationship, not perfect, a good relationship with your teen, there's a high chance they're going to use that as the template for all the relationships going forward. In other words, if you have a healthy relationship, they'll end up having healthy relationships. It really is that easy. Well, it's easy in theory, not so easy in practice. So what do I mean by keeping track of your relationship with your teen? For one, acting out behavior. I think we all know that acting out behavior is damaging to relationships. So when your teen does acting out behavior, the key for you is going to be put words to it so they learn how to do that. Instead of shouting at them for the acting out behavior, getting into a big argument, say, excuse me for a second, but it sounds like you're angry about something. And if you could tell me what you're angry about without shouting, I might be able to help you. But just kindly, calmly put the words to it. But same with you, right? Relationships are two-way. If you act out at some point, it's going to be imperative that you go back to your teen and use the words. We all make mistakes. So go back and say, hey, I'm sorry that I yelled at you. What I wanted to say and wish I had said is that I'm angry that you continuously leave a mess in the kitchen. Okay? So talk through your emotions. What's the other way? Autonomy. You got to respect each other's autonomy. I think we can all agree that in a healthy relationship, we respect each other's autonomy. Well, what does that mean? Well, that means when your child makes a decision, you, instead of undermining it or taking over, you want to let them have it. The only two exceptions here at this stage are loss of life or limb or illegal problems. Anything else, you let them make the decision, you let them fail at it or succeed, but you let it be theirs. Okay? That's autonomy. But you also have to be autonomous. Right? So if you're the parent who's so passive and does whatever your child wants whenever they want, think again. You're just teaching him how to be someone's puppet. You have to be honest with your child. I'm so sorry, I can't take you to the mall. I have a lunch set up with a dear friend that I don't want to miss. You're showing your autonomy, respecting your child's autonomy is helping the relationship. Lastly, empathy. Empathy is a huge part of relationships. You can help your teenager continue this or develop this by respecting their feelings. Okay, I can't tell you how many parents come in here and they're like, well, he shouldn't be angry or he shouldn't be sad. It's ridiculous that he's sad about missing a homework or he's not sad about a bad grade. If your child has a certain feeling, there's nothing worse than taking that over or undermining it. Simply let them have their feelings. Okay? Same with you though. You have to be comfortable with your feelings, ideally through expressing them. If you're sad, a lot of parents say, I don't want to show my sadness around my child. That's ridiculous. You want to show your sadness around your child, that's fine. You want them to understand sadness is normal, as are all emotions. But the key is going to be not to put it on them or you want to let them know that you're going to be okay. You're sad about the dog dying and, this is grief and you'll be better in a while. Okay, so those three things will help you to keep your relationship with your child strong, which will help them have strong relationships outside the family. Of course, as always, if you have any problems with any of this, give us a call, 757-340-8800.